I just have a very important question after just learning that. Yeah, I have a very important.
With your friends, impress them.
I have a very important question here, and this is specifically for you, Connor J. Rogers. Hey. Are the Jets the NFL's bunny?
No. Planet Earth's bunny.
Yeah, right. The sporting world.
It goes broader than just the National Football League.
Yeah, just all of the universe's bunny.
Yeah.
Them and the Buffalo Sabres trading the playoff drought streak.
But that's another good example. The Jets were Tom Brady's bunny for a long time.
They were.
Until Mark Sanchez went into Foxborough.
Rex Ryan
went into Foxborough.
Rex Ryan went into Foxborough.
Yeah, that's fair. Good correction.
Just want to clarify that.
Yeah.
Plenty of trade deadline.
Yeah. It's been a tough run for Jets fans.
Sure.
Mark Sanchez has had a couple of bad months here.
Well, the good news for Jets fans, the Jets draft enthusiasts drink for free today, gang.
Yeah, they do.
Because now they have 5 first-round picks in the next 2 years.
If you like draft picks.
And the Jets.
Wow. Today is for you. You guys drink free.
Rare.
There's no question. This has happened before where the Jets have had high draft picks, where they've had a bountiful amount of draft picks. The question is, can they nail them, or can they?
Got to get the quarterback.
Because
the funny thing is, some of the guys they just traded, like Sauce Gardner, they did nail a lot of those rebuilding picks. Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson, Breece Hall. But when you don't hit on the quarterback, it doesn't matter. Quite often. It's crazy to say. No. You have to hit on that pick, and we'll try it again.
It is the most important position in professional sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Can't win without it.
I think for the most part, the response to the Jets trade has been positive on the Jets side, that this is the right thing. Have seen this idea, though, that, draft picks, they're just lottery tickets. It's like, well, that's how you got Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams in the first place. You need a quarterback. You need assets to go and get a quarterback. This is just a complete no-brainer from the Jets. Like A+, 10 out of 10. Also, that doesn't mean it was a bad trade for the Colts either, who are in position, my Colts, to win the Super Bowl this year. So go for it, particularly when you're getting a player of Sauce Gardner's caliber.
Who's 25 years old.
Yeah, the last chance to wear that.
Welcome to the team, Sauce. Welcome to the shoe. We're all for it here. But to get a player of his caliber at your most glaring position of need, I get it there as well. Win-win trade. I'm not sure what the Cowboys are doing, but good stuff from the Jets and the Colts.
No, Sauce is the only one. Like, Williams makes sense. All the other deals that I think they made make sense. The Sauce one is the only question for me, and I get they got a haul, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they got Adonai Mitchell, and they get the 2 first-rounders, and so I get that, and we'll talk about that. But he's a young cornerstone player who is you're in a media market where you don't have much to sell, but he's a popular player with the fans, right? So you're selling one of the faces of the franchise who is young, talented, and under contract. Like, you got an extension with this kid. So it's just, that's the weird one to me.
Surprising.
I get it. You got 2 first-rounders. You got a talented but underperforming young wide receiver, which is an area of need for the Jets. And we'll talk about him in a second. But it's more of a football discussion than a fantasy one. But it's a weird one to me.
It's definitely surprising, right? But I just think everybody has a price. And the Colts, after weeks, apparently, if you listen to Jets GM Darren Muji, of asking for him, they went to a price that the Jets were like, we're going to meet that. We're going to go with that one.
Here's the thing. I love my quarterback. I love Daniel Jones. He's been fantastic this year. That pick this year is going to be like the 25th pick in the draft or something. But the following year, the reality is that you've bought equity in a team that has Daniel Jones as its quarterback. Like, Daniel Jones is not Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. They're guaranteed pretty much each year to be a playoff team if they're healthy. Daniel Jones, the wheels could just fall off. The infrastructure could get worse. The offensive line could get injuries. Then all of a sudden, you're looking at a potential top 10 pick. So, I think it was an incredible day of work from the New York Jets.
Maybe. Although I think this is a perfect example of right coach, right player. Daniel Jones was a 6th overall pick in the draft. And, I know a lot of people at the time thought he went a little bit high, but it wasn't a crazy reach. They're like, he probably should have gone, in the 16 to 20 range.
Sure.
But most people, Connor, you and I didn't know each other for that particular year, but, I don't know. Did you have a first-round draft grade on him?
Top of the second. But to be fair, I don't really curve quarterbacks like a lot of people do.
Okay.
So when you hear me say top of the second-round grade for a quarterback or second-round grade for a quarterback, it's not that I think they're terrible. It's just that I don't anoint every quarterback prospect as a top 5 pick.
Right.
Where teams do the same thing, by the way. You just don't see that in the NFL. Teams draft quarterbacks in the top 10 that they have second-round grades on all the time because it's a quarterback.
Right.
So your point stands, Matthew, that we're not acting like Daniel Jones is like what Brock Purdy became.
Right.
Where it's like, whoa, 7th-round pick that came out of nowhere. The talent is supposed to have
Daniel
been there.
Jones was a guy that overperformed relative to the talent around him at Duke, and then got into a terrible situation in New York where they surrounded him with no talent whatsoever. But still gutted out of
some moments.
Had some moments his rookie year. Obviously, wins a road playoff game. So I don't know. I don't think I think a second year in Steichen's system, and I don't think they lose any major free agents. I think. Anyway, I think he's an above-average game manager, and I don't say that as an insult. I think that's in that offense.
I think your median expectation for the Colts next year is that they're not going to be the same world-beating forces this year because just gravity drags you back more to the middle of the NFL. Yeah. But the average expectation they'll be a 9-10 win type of team, right? Next year on average.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
But there's I don't know what it is, a 25% chance that pick is in the top 10, just because that's what happens in the NFL. Yeah. Attrition happens. The Ravens were just 1-5 when they came to the season as Super Bowl favorites. Just weird stuff happens in the NFL.
Yeah, listen, you're not one player away, obviously, for the Jets, and so for Aaron Glenn and the entire organization, you're like, if we can get more picks here, and you can always package picks to do much. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched. Or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.